Yeah, I could still pull off a middle-aged Connor Kent. Hello, A-Sven-gers, it's me, Svenny McG. Today, I'm here to talk about this guy. This is the Superpowers edition of the Superman movie figures. So there are 6-inch figures. There are other ones from McFarlane that are, again, character-like. This follows the Superpowers figure line, which again harkens back to the original Kenner line. This one here comes out of McFarlane's Gold label. And the reason for that being is this giant box. These were all available individually. We're going to show you what's in here in a moment. But all the characters here on the back were available single sleeve. And originally, that's how I purchased them. I had put in pre-orders. I saw them coming out. Of course, they weren't hard to find, being movie tie-ins. They were basically everywhere. I've always seen these figures more or less loose whenever I go into my local GameStop or anywhere else. What's funny is I don't see them a lot now. I went through the US and I went through Walmart's, Target's. I saw figures from the movie, but not these guys specific. I don't know why that is with the Superpowers line, but here in Canada, I see them every time I go into my local GameStop. What I don't see is this packaging. So I ended up getting those pre-orders and then returning them all to store, and I purchased this one singular 5-pack because it's awesome. Go through the chest, go through the emblem, and there are our figures. So yes, we will unbox, but we got Metamorpho, Ultraman, we've got Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Soups himself. And on the side of these, inside of these panels, I'm going to show it like this. We'll do a closer unboxing, but I'm showing it like this because of the sheer sizes. Again, you got inside the fortress. So there's that outside view that you saw in the movie. I'm not going to do any movie spoilers here. These characters, everybody's been seen in trailers. I won't go into it too much, but there's a shot from inside the fortress. Again, this box in whole is about the size of my torso. So it is large. Again, we're encompassing 5 figures. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at those figures right now. And just one thing before we hop in here, it does show right here on the sides, 5-pack bundle. That's what they're calling this, the 5-pack bundle. So I'm going to go in through the side here and we will take out each of our 5 characters. All right, so opening that side up through a piece of tape. We're going to try and slide this out delicately, and like I said, we will get closer on this, but for the sheer size of this, this is how I'm doing it. So again, you can see them here, nothing else in that box. Here's our figures, but each one is individually carded. So let's go in closer. All right, and here's the boys here. Don't mind the glare. I'll try and eliminate that as we go here. Starting left to right here, though, we have Rex Mason Metamorpho. So again, there's a picture of the character from the movie. Again, they all denote that they're from the movie up here. But this is the Superpowers line, meaning they're supposed to fit in with all these numbered characters here. And in fact, they are numbered down here. So we have everything from Darkseid and the Batman Who Laughs, right through to classic Bizarro. There's another Guy Gardner there, in addition to the movie one. Of course, plenty of Supermans throughout here. And there is even another Metamorpho that was released earlier. But this is the movie edition. He wears trunks. I should note here on the back of the box that there is this description here for Metamorpho. And it actually shows these 2 play sets, vehicles and play sets available. Mr. Terrific's T-Craft and Superman's Fortress of Solitude. And spoiler alert, I have both of these, but I'll be unboxing them in another video. So make sure you subscribe if you want to check that out. Up next here we have Ultraman. So again, no spoilers, the less I say the better, but this is Ultraman here. You can also see the U on his chest. And it says on the back here, a mysterious and powerful foe working for Luthor Corps and a physical threat even to Superman. But it doesn't actually say anywhere here on the box, but it is noted number 60 is Ultraman. So anyways, there's a look at the character there. Green Lantern Guy Gardner, of course, that wonderful bowl cut that he always is known for. Part of the Justice Gang, the Green Lantern symbol there, wearing a ring, of course. What a handsome man. Again, there's his description there. Number 58 of the crew. I've always liked Mr. Terrific. I like Mr. Terrific wearing the fair play jacket with his T-spheres. You know, the character did make appearances in Justice League Unlimited. Of course, he's always been part of the Justice Society as well as the Justice League, shown here as part of the Justice Gang, as said on the back of the box here. The character was just unreal in the movie. So I hope if you've seen it, you can let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't, definitely a highlight. But nice work there on the figure. And last but certainly not least, we have Superman. Of course, this actually looks like the actor David as well. Although the figure to me kind of looks more like Schmidt from New Girl. I just actually started watching that show. But you can still see a bit of a resemblance there anyways to the two. And of course on the back there, there's your description for our hero, Superman. If you're interested in the line, I hope you did pick them up. They were not hard to find. They were certainly available in any of the stores I went to that carries these Superpowers figures. Again, they're showing numbered here as part of the actual collection. I did have a pre-order in for these guys, but like I said, with that pre-order, as soon as I saw this 5-pack figure thing, I said, well, that's the way to do it because it comes with this cool collector box. Again, absolutely massive collector box for this. But to be able to get the emblem there like that, just super. It's going to look great up on a shelf. As for actually unboxing these guys, yeah, I will do that. I have a large amount of these actual figures, and I have unboxed none of them. I'm not saying I'm 60 for 60 right now, but I do have a bunch. However, beyond even 60 here, I did manage to get some of the new ones that came out. And yeah, so I do, like I said, I basically have unboxed none of these Superpowers figures. So if you do want to check any of that out, again, consider giving me a subscribe here. It does help my channel, and in the meantime, like I said, you'll be notified when that all happens. For now though, guys, I do appreciate everybody that watches and leaves a comment. Let me know what you think of the figures and the movie. And until I see you guys soon in the future, please take care and be good to each other. Thanks for watching now. Bye now.